makes them reach in their wallet.
In documentaries, a cutaway is often used to show what the interviewer is talking about while we still hear him speaking.
Process. I always say if you look at the customer, go into the customer's home as an example, and you will see who they are. See that same customer.
It's very easy to make a cutaway shot in iMovie if you follow the steps shown in the following tutorials. So I have in my current project timeline this clip of the interview with the teacher, and as we know, very often we need to put in cutaway shots, so I'm going to first show you how to do that. What I want to do here is right here where she starts to talk about giving direct feedback using technology, I want to put in a shot of a pair of hands typing on a keyboard. So the first thing I need to do is right at the point where she starts speaking, I'm going to hold down the control key, click, and then choose to split that clip. So I now have a split in my clip, and I also need a little bit later on another split, so I'm going to split it here. So then I have a 5.3 second long split. Now I need to keep the sound of her voice, but I do not need the video anymore. So I'm going to, again, having selected that small 5.3 second clip, I'm going to press on the control button, I'm going to click on the clip, and I'm going to say detach audio. You can see now that the audio from that clip has now been separated from the video, and it appears here as this purple strip. So I need now another video clip of the hands typing on the keyboard, and it needs to be, in order to keep the sound synced properly, it needs to be exactly 5.3 seconds long. So now I'm going to go down into my events browser, and I'm going to look for the right clip of the hands typing on the keyboard, and this one looks like it's pretty good. So I'm going to drag until I get a clip which is 5.3 seconds long. And there it is. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to drag it until I can drag it over the top of the video that I want to replace. And when I do that, this little menu appears here. And what I want to choose from that menu is replace, because I want to replace the clip of the teacher with the clip of the hands on the keyboard. So we should now have exactly the same length clip of a pair of hands on the keyboard. And we have a little bit of background noise, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Let's see now what it looks like.
And then I can give very direct feedback. So I can say, okay, kids, you've written this one paragraph. I'm only going to comment on your evidence and explanation. And I can.
So that looks pretty good. What I'm also going to do here is I'm going to put in a clip of text appearing on the screen. So when she starts talking about giving feedback again, so that's right about here. What I'm now going to do is, again, I'm going to hold down Control, split the clip, and for maybe another 4 or 5 seconds, I'm going to put in another clip, this time of text appearing on a screen. First though, I need to Control click on it, and this time detach the audio. And if we scroll down slightly there, we can see the audio now separate. I'm then going to go down into my events library, and I'm going to select 5.1 seconds of this text appearing on the screen, pick it up, drag it over the top of my existing footage, and then say replace. And now I have a clip which looks and sounds like this.
And I can give very direct feedback. So I can say, okay, kids, you've written this one paragraph. I'm only going to comment on your evidence and explanation. And I can ignore the other two criteria. And it's quite easy for Moodle, for me to use Moodle, simply because it's automatically on there, on the database. I can give feedback directly there, and then the students can access it. So there's no printing, there's no uploading, there's no downloading, and I can also...
So that's how we make a cutaway in iMovie.